Hey, welcome back. People that have been following my taillight modifications on the Mercury here have been asking me, what's that in your trunk? Well, let's talk about it. What I have is, this is a compressed air storage tank or air tank. What it is I have a custom made air suspension system on this car. Instead of the traditional coil springs or leaf springs or any kind of metal spring, I have air springs or airbags or bags, whatever slang you want to use. What that does is allow me to raise and lower the car at any given point and change the stance and the way it looks. Why? Because it's cool. A lot of people use electric air compressors that will feed air to this. Mine is actually mounted on the engine of the car, and the engine drives it. So it's quieter. I don't have anything here in the trunk making noise. The air comes into here, comes into this tank. There's a sensor over here that monitors the pressure, tells the compressor when to turn on, which is 135 psi, and when to turn off, which is 175 psi. So most of the time, this tank will have 175 pounds per square inch of air in it. Out this side, I have a water trap. Whenever you compress air, it makes condensation, and you don't want that going through your system. In the bottom of the tank, I've got a drain there as well, but this one keeps the stuff from going through the lines. The air lines connect to this distribution block, which goes out to all four corners of the car. That allows me to separately control each corner, raise and lower as I need. This car is built pretty traditionally, and I didn't want a big electronic piece or digital gauge or something that stands out on the interior. So what I did, this car's got a combination of both Thunderbird and Mercury on the interior. Here in the console is the power window switches from the Thunderbird, conveniently labeled as left front, right front, and so on. So those are where I have made it so where I control all four corners of the car separately. The switch on the top is where if I pull into some place and I want to lay it out or lay frame, as they say, or just to air it out all at one time to park it, you flip that switch and the car drops down by itself. Up here in the dashboard, you can't see it, but there's a digital gauge that tells me how much pressure is in the tank and how much is in each corner of the car. That way, if you look inside here, it doesn't look like I got some kind of fancy air suspension system. It just looks like an old cool car. I like that. So that's what that thing is in my tank. Or in my trunk. Tank trunk, whatever. I don't think they were talking about the spare tire. All right, there's some new terms for you to use. See you next time.